Good old back road drop in. See what we can get this afternoon. I like the creature bait for what I'm doing right now. It hasn't got a lot of appendages, so it slips through those weeds nicely. This allows me to fish pretty quickly and effectively without using a giant bait. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. This is a big one, boys. I'm gonna spot lock right here. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. Nice one. Nice, big, largemouth. Now that fish really jumped on the end of the cast. I'm just gonna wear her out because at the moment of truth, you lose these suckers right at the boat. But I'm geared real heavily, and those big wallowing head shakes are the times you lose them. Keep real tight on these bad boys right next to the boat. Ooh, yeah. Look at that one. That's some of my favorite right there. The old Texas rig. If there's one bait I'm gonna throw day in and day out, is a Texas rig plastic. This is a 4/0 hook. It's a big enough hook for big fish like that, but it's also kind of small enough to where it's a little bit more of a finesse presentation. It's not a giant bait, but it can produce some pretty darn good results. Look at that. What a beautiful fish. I'm gonna let her go right away. Look at her. There we go. Try and get another one. All right, so like I had mentioned before, this, a Texas rig system is really hard to beat day in and day out. I can fish it deep, I can fish it shallow. I like the tungsten, it kind of compacts everything. I don't have a big giant weight. It penetrates weeds really well. And then I can fish it out a little bit deeper too. This is a 3/8 ounce tungsten. I've got a bobber stop on here. These are real easy to use, handy. I don't smash down my stop here. I leave it just so there's ever so slightly a little bit of play in there. That gives the whole presentation just a little bit of noise. If I do get bit and I'm dealing with a finicky fish, sometimes I'll slide that stop up there a little bit. Really quickly just gives them a little bit different look at something else. Yeah, it's the same bait, but you got something down here moving and it's just a little bit different, and those little subtleties can every once in a while get you that extra bite you might be looking for. You'll see me pop the rod and all I'm doing is just shaking it off of those weeds. You might look like I'm popping it or ripping it. I'm just kind of popping the slack. This is a stiff rod, and that fast action, when I pop that slack, it's not mushy up there. It's not a slower action rod, it's really fast. So when I go to pop the rod tip, all that energy is transmitted right down to the bait, which snaps it right out of the weeds. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. That's another beautiful largie. Woo, he's getting everybody wet. Just gonna hit the spot lock here real quick. Get him around here. Come here, dude. Oh, yep, I got you. I got you. That's right. Texas rig, right in the roof, right in the roof of his mouth. Goes saying, it really is hard to beat a Texas rig. The versatility of them for me, and what I like to do around this neck of the woods is pretty hard to beat, because I mean, I can either use a bigger weight if I want, a heavier one, or a smaller one if I really need to get up shallow. But for this time of year, That 3/8 ounce is what I got on here, and it seems to work pretty good. You know, I can fish a variety of depths, so that's my biggest thing with it, is that I can fish a lot of different depths of water and just poke along here and work it.